Hi, my name is Ken. This is a take two video because I made the other one too long, 16 minutes. I don't know how to edit them. So anyway, I'm up here on my deck. The sun's coming up. I tried to get here before the sun came up. And I'm up on my deck and I want to start the progress report with these brackets I have up here for my handrails. When I worked in the shipyards and we were building scaffolding like that would hang off the side of an aircraft carrier with big wooden planks, these are the only style brackets that OSHA would accept. And so I know they look ugly all the way around. Oh, take the tour all the way around. All along these eaves, like back here, I'm gonna have like a big potted plant assembly type thing hanging. And now this is like the southern exposure. And I might have done this before. And here's the eastern. And I started with the siding. And this section's done. And once again, I mean, has anybody priced siding recently? I just can't afford it. And so I just cut OSB. 6 times 8 is 48. So of course, so you get 6 8-foot pieces of siding out of one sheet of OSB. And I paint it with that stuff just for its like primer coat with that roofing material. And it'll get all these seams here. This seam like here, that'll all get caulked. And then you see the high quality OSB you get now. You know, like this piece right here. Where's the glue? I mean, that whole chip didn't have any glue. If it did, where is it? You know? When you talk about cheap material, as skimpy as they can make it and pass code. It's just, we're living in a rip-off world as far as I'm concerned. But back to the brackets, you know, if they're good enough for OSHA, they're good enough for me, kind of thing. I know they're ugly, but who cares? I got my door in. You know, of course, it's not finished. It's got to be sealed up, but works great. Really proud of it, I guess. Now I have these spaces in the door window and these windows because I want to put double windows. One on the inside, one on the outside, and make them, I probably will end up not doing what I want to do, which is buy them double hung windows. What you can pull them down and up and down and up on both sides of, you know, and that way I can clean them. And the same thing for the door window. The smallest window you can buy, I could find anyway, is 12 by 18. I wanted 12 by 12, but they don't make a 12 by 12 that opens. We got my roof done. I'll go up here to the roof. This access ladder will always be here because I want to be able to get up here. I'm thinking about putting a little putting green up here. It's really strong. It has to be. And it has to be really strong. And I'm jump up and down and it's not budging because of the wind and stuff. Thinking about putting a putting green up here. You start there, putt way over there. Get some of that fake grass, you know. Let's see what happens. I can see where the low spots are. And this is all not leaking. It does show me where the low spots are on the roof. And I'm way out here on that edge that you might see in other videos, or maybe the ones yesterday. It's really strong. I'm not bragging. It just has to be, because I'm going to have solar panels up here. And where am I with this thing? The first one I went over, so I'm doing okay. I must have been rambling. So yeah, there's the ladder back down into my den. We'll go back down there. Beautiful morning. Nice and quiet out here. All the way around. My cat seeped and oozed all over my sheet last night, because I guess that's what rattlesnake venom does. I guess it keeps blood from, let's see if I can get this right, coagulating. Yeah, that's close enough. And so his toe. Hey buddy, what's up? You okay? I think he's still a little bit under the weather. He's still a little bit shell-shocked or something. What's up? He's been up early, like me. But in here, I'm trying different kinds of insulation. I bought some of that canned spray stuff that comes with the gun right here. And I'm not impressed. They sent me the wrong kind. That reddish stuff right there is this stuff right here. And it's just for fire block. So I might, since I own the gun now, order the regular insulation, if for nothing else, up in the top. Because I don't know what I'm going to do for insulation. This stuff's just falling out. It's not working. And I'm not impressed, but that might be how it's formulated, because it's only for fire block areas. But I'm thinking about just coming up like 18 inches and then just packing sawdust in there, like they used to do in the old days. For ice, they'd make it last all summer long. And I got my tape laid out there, 40 inches, which is the width of a twin mattress. Why do they call them twin? I don't know, because you can't fit two people on there very well if you've ever tried, and I have. And they should call it a single, not a twin. But that's how big my bed will be, what the tape's laid out. And give me a space to walk around. And these poles have to be here. And then the entry thing with that bucket sitting on, that takes up a bunch of space. That'll have a handrail around it so I don't fall into the abyss. And I guess right along here, somewhere I'll have my my desk and stuff. I'm going with the double windows because the grit out here, it's like flour or powdered sugar, but the only difference it has, its consistency is that. But if you get even just a tiny bit in your food, you can sure feel it grinding your teeth down. It gets everywhere, this grit, this New Mexico grit. I recently read a book about Kit Carson, who these were a lot of his stomping grounds back in the day. And even the Navajo mentioned it in some of their stuff, the New Mexico grit. that gets everywhere, and I'm trying to do my best to keep it out of here with the double windows. We'll see how it works. I mean, while I'm doing them, I might as well try it, you know, because it'd be hard to go back. I got my pipes up there just for, and over there, you can see them. That's for solar panel wiring and stuff coming in. And I know I'm forgetting something. But that's about it. That's, you can babble as long as you want. I still got to figure out the insulation. I got to figure out what I'm going to do up here. I might just leave it like that because that OSB on the roof is doubled up. There's 2 layers of it. And maybe that'll be enough. Maybe it won't. If it's not, I'll just put some stuff across here and have that whatever it is, 3.5 and whatever space for dead space. But with these summer days will really drain it out of you. I mean, every summer I go through the same thing. I think that it's going to get better, but it don't. And so I'm feeling pretty haggard and beat down, and still got a ways to go. But hopefully when this is all done, I'll have my burrow down there, and you won't be out in the heat all of the time. It's like I go to town and I walk into Walmart, and it's like, oh my God, there is such a thing as air conditioning, you know? Like I get to experience air conditioning once a month. And so you'd have to live in the heat 24/7 to understand it. But I choose to live out here, and so I'm not complaining that bad, am I? But hence the burrow. So I'm gonna move dirt today and keep an eye on my cat. Did I tell you that he seeped all over my sheets? Because that's what that venom does. He's still got, like, it would be his index finger. He is still in kind of bad shape, but it looks bad anyway. But he's gonna survive it. He was out hunting mice this morning in the dark. And I'll just leave it at that. There's really not a whole bunch of progress other than I got it buttoned in. I got this side almost sided. The other side almost sided. I'm just waiting for payday so I can make more siding. And when this is sided off, this whole thing up here, then I'm going to go to my entry and get that buttoned in down there. And then it'll be buttoned in. And I won't get no more rain. The rain falls, and it falls there, and then it cascades right on down the stairs, and it congregates down there in little pools and areas. And so it'll put a stop to that. And I'll just leave it at that. Be good to somebody. August 25th, 2025. Ken in the Desert.